Thank you, sir. Romans chapter 15. How about Reem? We're going to call it Hebrews, chapter 2. I said that 9 and by, now we'll play with it. Let's see. Romans chapter 15, verse 4. Other one get me 19 and 7, or however y'all want to do it. Listen to the book.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime.
How was it written?
Were written for our learning.
Yes.
That we, through patience and comfort of the Scriptures,
might do what?
Have hope.
Might have hope. That's beautiful. Let's see what happened. This is the book of Abarim. They call it Hebrews, chapter 2, Bible says, verse 7. Listen to the book.
Thou madest him a little lower than the Malachim.
Y'all see what he did? He made him a little lower than the Malachim and did what?
Thou crownest him with kabod and honor, and didst set him over the works of thy hands.
Yes.
Thou hast put all things in subjection under his feet.
Where we got that from? Adam. That makes sense. We shouldn't have believed that unless we looked at Adam. That's what I'm understanding now. He was just a little lower than the Malachim, And he put him over the works of his hand. He let him have, because he said let him have dominion over. Let him rule over all of this stuff. We don't rule over nothing. Our oppressors rule over us now. Can you understand? We've actually taken a lower position than what he even gave us to become slaves. You talking about somebody that rule over everything. Everything comes see you. You know a man they got off the scene years ago? He actually disappeared, as they told him. Who know what I'm talking about? Haylal. He was the emperor of what they call Ethiopia. How many of y'all familiar with him? Or not familiar? How many of y'all not familiar with him? Haylal used to be the emperor of Ethiopia. He actually would keep 2 lions beside him, sit on his throne. Y'all know, listen, y'all want to see stuff at Haylal. Listen, Queen Elizabeth, Winston Churchill, all these crackers came to sing. You know what they had to do when they come sing? Pull it up for them. Listen, them crackers all had to get on their knees like this for him. He made them get on their knees. All of them been there. Had to come, huh? He's a melanated. Oh, yeah. Pull up a picture of him. Let me see them crackers wave. Let me see him bow before him. They want to talk about him. He was the emperor of Ethiopia. You know he used to tell them that he used to teach them that he was the Mashiach. Yeah, that's what that's what Bob Marley sung about. You listen to his song, he would throw out Haylal, and you wouldn't hear. You had to listen, pay attention. They worship. That's what the Rasta believe. They believe that he was actually the lion that they call it the tribe of Yehuda. Huh? Yeah, that's where he got it from. That's where religion come from. The whole father. Listen, he pimped these crackers. He played with him. He had Ethiopia on top. And them crackers worked to get rid of. Can you imagine cracker come see out there to get on their knees? Jamaicans don't know about it. Tell them. Y'all done heard of Haylal, ain't you? They sung about it. Listen, these people had a big problem. This man come, you think these crackers get on their knee before this cracker? They get on their knee before this nigga. Then they go walk with lion. This joker told him that he was the true son. He was him. These folks played, he used book on them. Do you know how you get them? He took their book and he played them with it. They shot their own self in with their own verbiage from their book. They shot themselves with it. And you know what? They worked them. That's how you get them. You play them on their own word and make a fool out of them. Same thing that, what's that joke that Malachi York did to him? Made a fool out of them. They sat Rock Eagle down there in Millville Day and put down at the Daughters of Confederate. They said the spaceship came and it landed right down. He got them. He said, they seen me. That Joe got pictures with a spaceship over here with light, him coming down the step saying, the daughters of Confederate, they seen me when I landed. Now these crackers got to sit here and admit they don't wrote a lie on this rock. But they pride got them, and now they got to sit here now, and they got to sit back and sit quiet. He playing with told them, listen, that Joe got a drawn out spaceship here with the light coming out. Tell him he landed right there. Right down there below, right there before Milledgeville, Georgia. And your daughters, they seen me. Your daughters of Confederates see me when I landed. I came down on my spaceship. Came from the third galaxy. He came from Orion, the third galaxy. Now these crowd got to sit here and tell the truth and say, we ain't never been there before. See how you get them? See, you can shoot them with their own word. Now they had to sit down and make a fool out of themselves for their own stupidity. And I'm glad. Did you pull up a picture of him yet? Oh, come on, y'all can walk that way, y'all can sing. So y'all don't say what y'all heard y'all pastor say. They won't put this in your history books. Him. He sat up on the throne. There's a short man. You see a white woman at the end over here? They had a gracefully bow before him. All this stuff you do for crackers, they used to do it to us. This is why these white people took Ethiopia down, and they call it Kush. You got a black man with this kind of power? And what did that tell you about a man like this, that white people come down and they bow before him? You don't see him doing it to them. You see them doing it. Now, what did this tell you? That people come on their own accord and they'll come see him and they'll bow before this man. They should have a picture where they're on their knees on the ground outside. Look at this. Do you see him doing it to them? Yeah. And before that President Johnson right there. Lyndon Johnson in front of him. Who is that? You should have one with him outside and they bowing before they're on their knees. Everybody had to come and see him. That's Hail Selassie, Steve. This is the man they didn't teach you about in school, though, did they? Why would you? You want people of color sitting around looking at you had this kind of power? And there wasn't no thousands of years ago? Millions of years ago? You want people sitting around looking at people coming and recognizing you? People coming to bow down before you? Look at him rubbing that lion over there. That's what he told him. He told him he was the lion of the tribe of Judah. He would keep two on beside him. You saying? But you know what? When you believe that you're Elohim, you'll do stuff like that. They know what? Look at that. Man riding on a lion. Why you didn't know about this in your history? But why they won't tell you about this? That's good. That's good. I'll take y'all back in. All right. Y'all all right? There's other images of him as well. And just show you these people, They don't tell you about stuff like your Black History Month. They don't show you people like this. They definitely don't want you to see stuff where they show white people before. And they had other pictures of them, like I told you, with people on their knees. On their knees outside. With their hands. He's standing on them crackers on, not bowing over. Niggas on their knees. Them crackers on their knees around him. You don't see him on his knees. This is the kind of stuff people don't want you to know. That's why it's important for them to change the name, change the dynamics of everything. This is how they beat us, folks. People don't want you to think. They just don't want you to think. Let me see what I want. Let me see. Oh, goodness. Something came to my mind. Is that Tahalim 137 and 1? Let me see that what I want. Tahalim. See, when y'all come in here, I want y'all to learn. I want you to be informed. Right. Really? Tahalim, say that 137 and 1. Like that either. Listen to the book.
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, yea, we wept when we remembered Sion.
No, that's not what I want. Let me find. That's it. No. I'll come back. We'll come back to me. See, let's finish this up over here. 138 is what I want. Let me see if 138 should tell me about Ethiopia. See if 138? Huh? Wait, say 138. Don't worry about that. I'll come back. Give me 2. Give me back to Abarim 2 and 7. Yeah, I get 9, 17. They should have told me about Babylon. I mean about Ethiopia. 87 and 4. Good. 87 and 4. Goodness, I'm way up. I'm 137. Tahalim. 87. We'll do 87 and 1. Tahalim, they call it Psalms. 87 and 1. Listen.
His foundation is in the Kudash mountains. Yahuwah loveth the gates of Sion more than all the dwellings of Jacob.
Y'all see that? Listen.
Kabud things are spoken of thee, O city of Elohim, Selah.
Listen.
I will make mention of Rahab and Babylon to them that know me. Mm-hmm. Behold, Philistia and Tyre with Ethiopia, this Ish was born there.
See how they got us? That's how they got him with Hail Selassie. Because they hit him right there. So that's why he could kill him every time. Because you just say he was born there. He was born in Ethiopia. So now he just came along. He just depicted everything. He just destroyed everything they had. They taught us he was born in Sion, which was the city of Dawood. They told us in Bethlehem, Yehuda. And he was. I already told you about Ethiopia because that'd be Cush. That's the whole black region. See, he played them. Since you played game in your writing, I'm going to play games with you. You just said I was born now. I'm a ruler. I'm telling you that I am the true son, and he would say, of David. So he played them and played them like a fool and played the Russian and everybody else. Their own stuff come back to bite him. Their own wrong right and come back to bite him. He was born in Cush. He let you know where he was born. That whole region is Cush. It's a black land. When they heard Ethiopia, they automatically looked at he was born specifically in that part of the region as for what they call Ethiopia. That's how he played them. Rightfully so. White people need to be confused and confounded. People of color that sit around and trust white people need to be confused and confounded. Isn't that right? They need to be happy. Thank you, Yahuwah, for trying to change our mindset. Y'all all right? All right, come on back to Abarim chapter 2 and verse 7. This is Abarim, they call Hebrews chapter 2 and verse 7. Listen to the book.
Thou madest him a little lower than the Malachim.
And did what?
Thou crownest him with kabod and honor.
See that? Even that man had enough sense to realize that. That's why he made himself a king or emperor. Huh? These places were called empire. White people, we got kingdoms from white people. We had empires. Even you go into Asia, you know, they use the term emperors. They don't use no king. They are emperors. These people have empires. They're bigger. Empires are stronger. White people have kingdoms. They gave us kings and queens, they're whores. Huh? They gave us all these time. We worked to be one, my black king. my black queen. They gave us these titles because they try to reduce us down. Listen, that's the same thing they were looking to do with Yahuwah. Let me show you something. 14:11. Who know what I want? Yeshayahu. They call Isaiah. What's up? They call Isaiah. Listen to the book. We're taking a little directional turn, but it's all right. Listen.
Thy pomp is brought down to the grave.
Y'all hear that? That brilliant display? It been brought down to Kubal. What happened?
And the noise of thy vials, the worm is spread under thee,
Yeah.
and worms cover thee.
What happened?
How art thou fallen from Shamayim, O Haylal, Ben of the morning?
See that? Shining one. What happened?
How art thou cut down to the ground,
Yeah.
which didst weaken the nations?
What happened?
For thou hast said in thine heart,
What happened?
I will ascend into Shamayim.
What else you do?
I will exalt my throne above the Kukabim of Alahim.
I don't know why these folks don't believe we can fly. Kelly ain't told me that they ain't already know. I've been knowing I could fly. I've been knowing I could touch the sky. I don't know what these folks do. You right, think about every you and every Layla. Isn't that right? It's the truth. That's amazing. That's the man say he gonna do. All right, listen.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
That's why the man tried to tell y'all that he was the king of Judah. Not Yahusha. This is what this man tried to use on you. Listen.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
Yeah.
I will be like the Most High.
Listen.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
Gonna put him in the grave. Put him down in Sheol to the sides of the pit. Not gonna put him down in the bottomless part. He's gonna be in the sides of it. Listen.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee.
Yeah.
And consider thee, saying,
What they gonna say?
Is this the Ish that made the Arats to tremble?
Yeah.
That did shake kingdoms?
Yeah.
That made the Arats as Bamidbar, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners?
Yeah.
All the Malachim of the nations, even all of them, lie in Kabod, every one in his own Beth.
Good.
But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with the sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet.
That's good. Let's look at the book of Shaphatim. They call Judges. Shaphatim 16:3. Other brother, see that the book of, see that Mikyah 7. They're going to call it Micah. 7, well, we'll do 7 and 1. It's all the same Dabarim, right? I'm working something in my mind. Let's see how they work out. Yahoo 2640. Listen to the book. Mikyah 7 and 1. Listen to the book.
Woe is me, for I am as when they have gathered the summer fruits, as the grape gleanings of the vintage. There is no cluster to eat. My soul desired the first ripe fruit. The Ta'ub Ish is perished out of the earth, and there is none upright among Anashim. they all lie in wait for Dom. They hunt every each his Aki with a net, that they may do Rasha with both hands earnestly. The Shar asketh, and the judge asketh for a reward, and the great Ish, he uttereth his mischievous desire. So they wrap it up.
So they clap. They agreed on it. Slap hand. What happened?
The best of them is as a briar.
And
The most upright is sharper than a thorn hedge.
what happened?
The yume of thy watchmen and thy visitation cometh, now shall be their perplexity.
Now, you know, when people perplexed, they're kind of confused. What else happened?
Trust ye not in a friend, put ye not confidence in a guide.
Good. What else happened?
Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom.
Good. At 16, Shaphatim, 16 and 3, they called judges. Listen to the book.
And Shamshun lay till midnight, and arose at midnight, and took the doors of the gate of the city, and the two posts, and went away with them, bar and all, and put them upon his shoulders, and carried them up to the top of an hill that is before Hebron. And it came to pass afterward that he loved a woman in the valley of Sorek, whose name was Delilah. And the rulers of the Philistines came upon her, and said unto her, entice him, and see wherein his great strength lieth, and by what means we may prevail against him, that we may bind him to afflict him, and we will give thee every one of us 1,100 pieces of silver. And Delilah said to Shamshun, tell me, I pray thee, wherein thy great strength lieth, and wherewith thou mightest be bound to afflict thee. And Shamshun said unto her, if they bind me with 7 green withs that will never dry,
What happened?
then shall I be weak, and be as another Ish.
That's good right now. I wonder how did he fall? Because he did weaken the nation. He did weaken the nation. Y'all did know that, right? Y'all do know that, right? This man here weakened the nation. And he wound up telling him exactly how it was going to go down. Huh? This is exactly what happened. You want to know how he fell? I know how he fell. Huh? Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Jump down about the 20th verse of that same book. Listen.
And she said, the Philistines be upon thee, Shamshun. And he awoke out of his sleep and said, I will go out as at other times before and shake myself. And he was not that Yahuwah was departed from him. But the Philistines took him and put out his eyes, and brought him down to Gaza, and bound him with fetters of brass. And he did grind in the prison house, howbeit the hair of his head began to grow again after he was shaven.
Listen.
Then the rulers of the Philistines gathered them together for to offer a great sacrifice unto Dagon, their Elohim, to rejoice.
Listen what
for
they
they
said.
said,
What did
our
they say?
Elohim hath delivered Shamshun, our enemy, into our hand.
Listen what happened.
And when the people saw him, they praised their Elohim. For they said, our Elohim hath delivered into our hands our enemy, and the destroyer of our country, which slew many of us.
Which did weaken the nation. He weakened the nation. And you see, we start to realize exactly what happened to him. Y'all all right? This is how these people get us. This is how these people get us. Listen, white people got us, and we did the same thing that Shamshun did. When we came into contact with white people, we told them all our heart. Oh, you fast. How you do that? We start showing how we handle the ball. That white boy dribble like us. Oh, everything we did, we told all our heart. You just a regular player. You just like any other man. We were lifting and picking up stuff, and we told them all our heart. And white people that made us just like them. They saw us. They knew what we were going to do. Listen, everybody seen us coming. Everybody seen us. Say that in the book of Bamart Bar. Oh, goodness. Y'all work with me. Bamart Bar. See if it's 22 and 1. They call it numbers. Bamart Bar. They don't like this. They don't like it, Hayward. That's why they don't even let me work on a job. I ain't strong enough. They walk out and leave some money and tell I ain't strong enough. This book, Mark, say it's 22 and 1 is what I want. Listen to the book.
And the Beni of Yasharal set forward and pitched in the plains of Moab on this side Jordan by Jericho.
Listen how.
And Balak, the Ben of Zippor, saw all that Yasharal had done to the Amorites. And Moab was so afraid of the arm.
Y'all see what he did? He done saw what happened. Word got out about you. What happened? What did he say?
Because they were many, and
Listen.
Moab was distressed because of the Beni of Yasharal.
We stress white people out. Listen.
And Moab said unto the Zakan of Midian,
What did he say?
now shall this company lick up all that are round about us,
Like what?
as the ox licketh up the grass of
You
the
said
field.
like a dog lick what now?
As the ox licketh up the grass of the field.
Why would they talk about an ox? Strength. It's strong. That's what the olive for. The ox is strong. The fact that they even knew you like an ox. You used to call you big dumb ox. Pick up black baby and say, that boy strong as an ox. We knew nothing about that was out the book. We used to say that about how strong he was like an ox. We used to say all the time, when we were coming up in 80, he would say, man, Joker, strong as an ox. Now they got diesel, all that. We just say he was strong as an ox. We had no idea they're tied into our writings. But white people watch you and you say stuff and they try to figure, I wonder where you got that from. Why would that made you start saying about somebody was strong as an ox? Now you holler he cock diesel. That sound better. Now you call the man a penis. a penis on gas. Is that right? I mean, hey, it is what it is. Isn't that right? For them, it's better than you saying somebody strong as an ox. Because this man here is testifying about you coming and how you just like an ox. An ox can defend his territory. Listen what else happened.
And Balak, the Ben of Zippor, was Malak of the Moabites at that time. And he sent messengers, therefore, unto Balaam, the Ben of Beor, to Pethor, which is by the rivers of the land of the Beni of his arm, to call him, saying, Behold, there is a arm come out from Mizraim. Behold, they cover the Pani of the Arats, and they abide over against me.
You hear what he did? These people covering the whole, listen, that goes along with what you were told to do. You're supposed to subdue it. That's all we know. Listen, our dominance is there. It's unfortunate that they make me look like I'm this rebel or this rouser or whatever it is. This all our people. This is the mindset all are supposed to have. This is a normal state. Listen, if my people were here that were here before, I would be just like any of the rest of them. It's just now I'll look like somebody that might be somebody that's not afraid of them or somebody that's willing to go beyond or whatever. But this is average behavior for our people. At best, they made so many of our people passive. When so many of our people became passive, when anybody stepped and say something like a rogue or something, or look like somebody, you trying to call, why you just can't be peaceful? I just can't let them tame me like that. I'm a panther. I was at a close and I had my ring on, but he said, ask you a question? I said, yeah. He said, what's that ring? What it stand for? I said, this is a panther. I said, it's the only cat that couldn't be tamed. You know what he said? He said, I respect that. White man, he said, I respect that. I said, it's hard to tame him. Let him know, too, you don't want to try nothing at this table. Ain't that right? You don't want to try. I had one around my neck and one on my finger. I got one right here in my heart. Ain't that right? That's being honest. I tell you, listen, I remind myself, I can't let these people tame me. Y'all hear me? I don't ever want to be safe because I know I can't ever be safe with them. Y'all hear me? When the numbers get greater than me, I know what they're going to do. Y'all hear me? When they see me start populating, I know what they're going to do. They see me start decreasing, I know what they're going to do. I always got to be a thinker. Y'all people got to start thinking. I don't know. You can go play with them all you want to. Go play at work. Go do everything you're doing. Listen, these people have a system. Their system does not include you being viable, you being productive, you being prosperous, or you being healthy. It involves you being subdued, oppressive. It involves you to being a slave. Y'all hear me? And kept away from things. Okay. Y'all are saying. How many libraries you own? All the libraries you go are controlled by white people. White people put them with you. Man, let me tell you something. Y'all impressed with these people. You going to these folks. What you think I'm going to put in him? My head, you so confused. You running from A to Z. Some of the books out of order. Some of the information out of order. It ain't just the out of the B's over here and the D's and the C's. It's the fact the information wrong. Hey, listen, that place to sit up, design, make a fool. You don't even know what you're looking for. White people fall in your mind. Listen, it's just like Total Recall. They control everybody on your job. They control your wife or your spouse. They control your kids. They control your neighborhood friend. They control your community. They control your school. They control your grocery stores. They say when sales go, when price go. Listen, everything around you is controlled, even you. You're not supposed to quit. They ain't got no say. Y'all don't understand what do you think it takes to keep a people this long under oppression, depressed? What do you think it takes? It takes people being around me that read books that's programmed to believe what they read. It takes news media to go and control people's minds. It takes holidays to be instituted to make people happy to try to keep me oppressed. You don't even think about everybody in my neighborhood is programmed.
That's right.
Haylal still got that kid in the front yard. We can't get him to move it for nothing. But I'm just telling you, these people work like that. The only way it is, listen, when you put a mice in a cage, you put other mice in the cage with them. Because you don't want them to realize that they're part of an experiment. You got to make them think this is their society. This is where you cohabitate at. These are the people that are just like you, and these are the people that I'm going to wind up testing on. Huh? I'm going to take one out, I'm going to put a test, and I'm going to put them back in the other one to see how they react. And see how the other mice react around that mouse. Can they detect that something's different with that mouse? Huh? Or I'll put some on all of them and put one back and see can I make the other one without even injecting him act like the other mouse. Because he'll see those mice are doing something and I'm the only one doing something different. I need to fall in line. They did a test one time. Show you how stupid people are. They put some words up purposely wrong. And one person called it out right. And the other people looked and they called it wrong. And he looked at them. And he changed his answer. Showing you your program. The dummy sat there and called the right answer. And all two of the other, I think it was like four of them or so. You seen it. They sat there and let them call the wrong answer. And they all kept a straight, stern face and called the wrong answer. They were all in agreement. The person called right, they were looking, they watched, and they asked it, they changed their answer to the same wrong answer. They working on you. You will do what the majority will do. Y'all don't change me. You say don't come and say, you know what, y'all right. Let me get a job and stop this foolishness. Let me quit talking about crackers. I know what crackers gonna do. Y'all can stay programmed. I ain't stupid. Right. I ain't no young man. I've been around these folks all my life. I know what these people to do. I know what they're doing. So they will inject you into situations, into cultures, into jobs, into fraternities, into organizations to make sure they keep you controlled. But you know what? Why was some? Because you're the people they try. Look, when Yeshayahu saw him, you know he kept trying to figure out, how did you wind up getting down here? Because you know what? He told him what it took to get him down. That woman was set up for him to fall in love with, just so he could get broken down and be like everybody else. That means, listen, that means Yahuwah told her, say that the 14th chapter of that same Shaphatim. 14, and say that 5 right quick. We'll finish this 22. I need to stop. Only reason I need to stop, because this ain't wrong. Y'all just not ready for this kind of stuff. Y'all not ready for the idea that white people inject you with people around you. I don't have to actually get Leon the shot. If I shoot Cam and Riley and Megan and shoot them and shoot me, where's he surrounded at? All of us got the same mind. Eventually, he going to have to break. Eventually, we going to tell you, son, you need to get yourself together. You can't be saved thinking like that. And you're going to look and see, really, you are the only one the problem. All the rest of us see the same thing. You'll break. You inject people around. They don't even think about stuff like that. If I put you around enough sick people, you know what you'll start thinking? I'm going to be, somebody come, they say, uh-oh, I know I'm going to be sick. As a man thinketh. They know what they're doing. White people know what they're doing. They injecting the people around. You keep thinking you're safe, you're not going. But the people around you are infected. It's a proven fact that once that virus get in the air, everybody get it. Everybody get it. Chapter 14, verse 6. Listen to the book.
And the Ruach of Yahuwah came mightily upon him, and he rent him as he would have rent a kid, and he had nothing in his hand, but he told not his Abba or his aim what he had done. And he went down and talked with the Ashah, and she pleased Samson well. And after a time he returned to take her, and he turned aside to see the carcass of a lion. And behold, there was a swarm of bees and honey in the carcass of the lion.
Yeah.
And he took thereof in his hands and went on eating, and came to his Abba and aim, and gave them, and they did eat.
What happened?
But he told not them that he had taken the honey out of the carcass of the lion. So his Abba went down unto the Ashah, and Samson made there a feast, for so used the young unashamed to do. And it came to pass, when they saw him, that they brought 30 companions to be with him. And Samson said unto them, I will now put forth a riddle unto you.
That's good right now. I'll come back and use that. Take me out about verse 3. Listen.
Then his Abba and his aim said unto him, Is there never an Ashah among the Banuth of thy Aki?
Y'all hear that? It ain't nobody? Among who?
Among the Banuth of thy Aki.
Yeah.
Or among all my people, that thou goest to take a wife of the uncircumcised Philistines.
But what happened?
And Samson said unto his Abba,
What he say?
Get her for me.
Why?
For she pleaseth me well.
She make me happy. Told me like that. You gonna see it. You can't put no shoe. You can't wear your sandal. She made me tickle. Man, you go see it. You just throw your sandal away. She made me tickle. Listen to the book. That's how you understand it. Listen.
But his Abba and his aim knew not that it was of Yahuwah.
What happened?
That he sought an occasion against the Philistines.
So now, man, you know what I had to think about? I got a lot of thinking I have to do. A lot of thinking that I have to do from this statement. A lot of it. Say that 15 and 1. Same book, Shafatim. Listen to the book.
But it came to pass within a while after, in the time of wheat harvest, that Samson visited his Ashah with a kid.
Wow.
And he said, I will go in to my Ashah into the chamber. But her Abba would not suffer him to go in.
Tell me why.
And her Abba said, I verily thought that thou hadst utterly hated her.
You see what he said? Listen, I thought you didn't want nothing to do with it. You were so pissed the way you acting, how you killed them people. I really, took people. I thought you didn't want nothing to do with them. So what did he do?
Therefore I gave her to thy companion.
You know what's amazing about that? These the same niggas he used to put this wedding together. Mick, y'all told us about this. Put no confidence in a friend. The fact that they sat him and bred it in. You get mad, man, they'll help you put it together. Please don't worry about it. Come on, we'll take care. And soon he gone, I got him. Just so how Mick y'all told us about it. See how people being bred around you? See, Yahuwah will allow this for a reason. He knew what he was doing. Like I said, these folks had no idea, though. He saw an occasion against them. He knew when this man looked that he getting blocked off, I just knew I could trust these guys. You think you just knew you could trust us, but you can't. We inbred. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. How did you fall? How did you fall? How did you, listen, what Yashayahu was asking, I got answers. Pick me up at the 15th chapter book of Yehukanan. They call it John. See what that's 15 and 13. That's a lot of y'all in here gonna be rejoiced when I go. You just don't realize it ain't gonna get no better for you. That's right. On the best thing you got, that he sent something else. Already the people run down the Model T because another model came in better. Best you had when they first jumped out, though, ain't it? There's something else better got come along. I'm the best you got. Don't let these folk fool you. These people gonna have y'all passive. These folk gonna break down. Listen, it inbreeding around us. Some of y'all have that same past, man. Y'all got these plans and what you gonna do. It don't work. He already done wrote the plan for us. You're gonna break away from this cruel master. How you trying to rewrite the book? It already been written. Everybody like us, they broke away from him. Nobody wanted to stay. That's amazing. Even though things looked like they were similar to what we had, nobody ever wanted to go. They tried to come and convince, you try to convince the Beni of Yehuda to try to come and he was going to take them away into a land that was like their land. Nobody want to go there. That don't make no sense. If it's like what I got, yeah, it's just like yours, well, I might well stay here. Why am I going to stay in a hotel room just like my bedroom? I can stay home. Only idiot to pay to go stay in a hotel room just like their bedroom. You could have stayed home. But that's what happens when you get inbred with other people. That program your mind like, I got to go somewhere. If I don't go somewhere, I won't be right. Because that's what people around you inbred you to believe. Well, you need to go and get away from him. Isn't that right? That man, if you real smart, you go, don't come back. All right, listen to the book.
Greater love hath no ish than this.
That'll do what happened?
That a ish lay down his kai for his friends.
Or his companion. Who you get that from? Samson? I done. Because the book told you he wasn't deceived. Y'all know what he was told. That you and me eat it, he was going to surely die. That's how much he loved her. Now you want to know how he fell? This is how hard he all fell. Man, the love a man have for a woman, he do the dumbest stuff. Like let people take it and put him up on a tube. Listen to this.
Ye are my friends,
if
ye do whatsoever I command you.
What happened?
Henceforth,
What you do?
I call you not servants.
What you gonna call me?
For the servant knoweth not what his Adani doeth.
What are you gonna call me?
But I have called you friends.
I couldn't imagine why.
For all things that I have heard of my Abba,
What did you do?
I have made known unto you.
He ain't told nobody else. How did he fall, I wonder? How did Haylal fall, I wonder? Make y'all seen it coming. You already seen it coming. Don't put no confidence in a guy. Don't trust him. Don't trust a companion. Watch them. These people inbred. They'll implant these people around you. You just don't know it. See if that's the second chapter, Acts of the Apostles. I think I put 119, 116. See if it's 1, make it 2. 2 and 19, 2 and 20. Let's say that's what I want. Acts of the Apostles. Listen to the book.
The Shema shall be turned into Chashak, and the moon into blood before that great and notable Yom of Yahuwah come.
What happened?
And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of Yahuwah shall be saved.
I wonder how did the Shema get wound up being white? He just told her that the sun was going to be black. You know you can have a black son. I got 2 of them. You know what he told me what color the sun was going to be. He told me it was going to be Chicago. I don't know what they're doing. What other color was it going to be? Listen.
Ye Anashim of Yasharal,
What happened?
hear these Dabarim, Yahusha of Nazareth, and Ish approved of Elohim among you by miracles and wonders and signs, which Elohim did by him in the midst of you.
So I hear Mike kind of low. Is it low in him? What are y'all doing? I don't know. I can't say low in him. Is it me? Is it me? Is it you? Is it I? Listen.
As ye yourselves also know, him being delivered by the determinate counsel and foreknowledge of Elohim, ye have taken, and by wicked hands have crucified and slain, whom Elohim hath raised up, having loosed the pains of death, because it was not possible that he should be holden of it.
Because he should be called a Nazarene. See, the fact that he was delivered by the determinate counsel, he was already set up, meaning people were inbred. Yahuwah put him in a system where he wasn't infected, everybody around him was infected. And it was to try to see, could they cause him to fall? Could they cause him to deviate or cause him to move from his purpose? Because he's already seen that with everybody else. Everybody else that wound up getting in company with people wound up doing the same thing. Why did he tell you to come? What was again? And from who? And do what? Why? And do what? Why you had to come out to stop doing it? Why you couldn't stay in and not touch it? It affected you. See what happened? People inbred it around you. They affect you. That's why I need you to come out and separate yourself. But you know what he realized? There's no way that you can get away from all these people. There's no way. There's no way you can get away from all these people. He already knew that. It didn't work. When we got separated, we still got off. Huh? Let's see something. 5:1, I think, in 1 Corinthians. Let's see what happened. 1 Corinthians 5:1. You couldn't do this before. Listen to the book.
It is reported commonly that there is fornication among you, and such fornication as is not so much as named among the Gentiles, that one should have his Abba Ashah. And ye are puffed up, and have not rather mourned that he that have done this deed might be taken away from among you.
No, I'm trying to think. Wrote to 1 Corinthians, 1 Timothy, verse 10. Let me say 10:1. I'm sorry. Same 5, verse 9. Verse 9. Listen.
I wrote unto you in an epistle.
That's right. This is what he told you to do.
Not to company with fornicators.
What did 2 Corinthians 6:17 told you? What did 6:17 tell y'all to do? It told you don't do what? No, what did you say at first? That's what he said the first time. It could have been that vest. Could have been that vest. It'll squeeze up, can't it? Heart won't be. That dude gonna die at least 3 times during this service. It's all right. He said, now I wrote to you in an epistle and a letter, not the company with what they would call fornicators. Listen what happened.
Yet not altogether with the fornicators of this Aras.
Because this is going to be a problem. Tell them why.
Or with the covetous, or extortioners, or with idolaters, for then must ye needs go out of the Aras.
So this is going to be a problem, because I told you to present your body a living sacrifice. See, he's already, you didn't realize what happened this whole time. It was an experiment. It was an experiment that people would be infected around you, and you were supposed to be able to keep yourself. Didn't work. You wound up giving in to the experiment. You became part of the experiment, that you wound up becoming one of the effectees of the experiment. Got it? Versus being somebody that would be what we call abnormal, not doing what the rest of the people are doing. Y'all got it? Now what we call abnormal is what we call deformed. Anything that don't go along with, that's what we're going to call retarded. That's what we're going to call deformed. And that's what they try to make you look like or outcast when you don't go along with what they do. Y'all all right? God, man, I don't know what to do with y'all. So now he looked at this living sacrifice thing going to be a problem. Because what comes into in the 5th chapter of the book of Matthew, you're supposed to be the light of what was again? That's not going to really work too well if you're going to be separated from the people. So now I got to put you in among the inbreds, and you got to change them. But I got to give you something, an antibody, to where they don't infect you. We'll call that the Ruach HaKodesh. See, everybody's around you infected. Everybody. And if you don't get this, you're going to catch it. Now, when you go around, you talk about what they call fornicator, he said, but that's not the only sickness. White people ain't smart. AIDS ain't the only thing I hear. They got high blood pressure. So how you get high blood pressure? From certain diets. So if I put you around certain people, I'm in your family, me and you family, we relate, you come to family reunion, we're going to have pork ribs, beer, liquor, plenty bread. All things that going to help contribute to diabetes and blood pressure. See what's going to happen? Which means now, eventually he's going to get it. And now he goes to the doctor and try to tell them, man, how I get it? You know what they're going to tell him? It's hereditary. So now it's gotten in the gene. The infection that I got, I done passed it down to you. Or the rest of us, we gave it to you. So now he's giving us something, an antibody to where you shouldn't catch sin. Which means what I do when I go to family reunion, I don't eat it. That's an off the idols. I can't eat it. And it's like, I couldn't eat it. God, that's how my antibodies work. My antibody don't work now if I sit down here, he eats pork, he got the antibody. I got the high blood pressure, diabetes, and he gonna sit here and he got the raw hog, and he gonna eat breads, the same fatty food, drink the same beer, liquor, and eat the same fatty bread that break down into sugar. It don't work. It works to the effect of he won't be a partaker of the food. That's how the antibodies work. Make sense? Well, they look at, since I got the Holy Ghost. You can have the Holy Ghost and eat it. You can have the Holy Ghost and not. When you get the Ruach HaKodesh, this is when you realize I don't do it. Now the separation becomes, I can be with him, but I ain't got to be of it. Make sense? Yes, sir. But now you got to look at this experiment. This has gone on for thousands of years. That's why when he brought Yahushua, he knew this has already been tested. When they told you that the Debar Yahuwah is tried, I've tested this to know it'll work. You won't be infected with what the rest of the people got. You've got to constantly keep yourself the way you keep increasing the doses of what you're going to get of the Ruach HaKodesh. You don't get the shot, then leave and go, because eventually it'll wear out. You got to keep coming where you're going to constantly come in and you're going to get other treatments. Y'all come in, you're getting treatment, and so what other people, when I go out here, I already know you, but I know some of y'all in here like that, so I got to stay protected. I got to stay protected. I got to stay charged, though, because you'll break me down. You'll say something stupid. You'll say something dumb and repulsive. You'll come up with some kind of verse or something in your mind that'll make you become more of a slave. I got to be able to block that. Like y'all asked me about a job. Yeah, I'll tell you to go get a job. Because that'll work for you. It won't work for me. My antibodies is going to be a problem. I got too many things on my shoulder, my back, and I realize it's going to work again. It's going to work by the good me, and it worked for Samson down there grinding in that prison house. This ain't what I supposed to believe. You know what he'll be thinking? I don't know how I got myself into this. He looking at, I wasn't doing this before. So where did I mess up that had me doing this before? What was I doing before or got myself into that I moved away from that got me back in this position? I ain't looking to do that again. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. You think you the only person in there? Let me tell you what happened. When we were talking about Haylal when he fell, do y'all remember what happened to him? The pit. The pit. Exactly right. Exactly right. Do you know what happened to him for now? People know you don't belong now. They knew he didn't belong now. Thrust him out. He don't fit there. Got to get out. That's how you got to get yourself. These people eventually, just like in Mizraim, they realize you don't belong here. You don't belong here with me. You need to get out from among us. He the state. Come on, you resting, sleeping? No, you can't stay here. Cast him out. They cast him out. He don't belong there. That's how you got to get. When something wrong, some idea comes up that's different than what we've been taught, you got to get out of there. It don't work for us. A lot of this stuff y'all think y'all afraid. Everything that you're afraid of is what they use to keep you in this situation you're in. We could have been a whole lot further if people weren't so afraid. Too much fear take y'all. Everything you're afraid of is going to come on you anyway. That's how white people do it. They use your deepest fears. That's what they want to know. A lot of these fraternity do. They want to know your deepest fears. Go join these white folks. They want to know your fear so we can always use that to torment you and keep you where you stay passive. You know what my deepest fear? Dying a sinner and dying a slave. I don't want to never die the cracker slave. I'd rather be dead than be that slave. I don't want hooking nothing up to me, drag. I don't want to be pulling and toting nothing. I'd rather be dead. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. They got certain animals that'll do that. You got animals that'll get captured. They'll survive. You got some animals that'll die. They had that down. Go down and see how many beluga whale they got down the crib. Where I'm to the crib? It's I can't. Do that number right here and hit a glass. Bam! Turn around and do it again. Bam! Eventually you just realize I can't go nowhere. I can't breathe. I'm uncomfortable. This ain't working. And folks sitting outside the window hitting on the glass. Little white kids, some that doing that. Swim, keep going. You want me to keep hitting this glass so I can entertain you and impress you. I'd rather die. This will come to your shame. Because you done told people you done tried to gather money. Then you make money off of their suffering. I've been told y'all, listen, I used to take my kid. They'll tell you, we didn't have to pay. Listen, I had to pay. I would buy every year, pay for it, me and my whole family. We can go to any zoo in America. I took them to an aquarium. I took them all that stuff. I sat one day to watch, and I watched one of them animals sitting. I seen it like that joker. That joker was sagging. He was going. I would look. That joker looked so pivotal coming on that grade. I see him on the gorilla. I know I could beat him. I ain't said, did I say I beat him? I felt like as a man thinking, that's what I'm thinking. I know I can beat him. I'm thinking. He's sitting there, man. I said, he ain't got a chance. And I was looking like, he looked so, I kept looking, these animals look so dead. What's wrong with him? And it came to me. I ain't lying to you. It came to me. That was me, Chris. You're exactly right. I sat and I looked at it and I realized something. They got me. And all I'm trying to figure, why this animal ain't doing so? Then I'll go want to see the elephant. They won't come out. This animal, they would not even come out. So you step people, wait, we got to try to find. And you try to figure, if this is supposed to be a zoo, why these animals are not out here entertaining us? I'm not thinking, I'm like, F y'all. F y'all. I'm sick of kids throwing stuff at me. What the elephant weigh? 6 tons? Here go a peanut. 6 tons. I'm going to give him a peanut. And then I want to have a news story on why this elephant done snatched my nigga behind up and done slammed me across the rock. And they got to put the animal down instead of hooray for the elephant. Some zookeeper coming to feed an animal a lion or a can of Spam and gets murdered. And you want to know what happened? A can of Spam? Do y'all not know a lion tiger on average can eat from 40 to 60 pounds a day? And you bring me a can of Spam for lunch? You take away his instinct from him. He's 2 ways. He kills or he takes. Lions are the #1 scavengers. How many of y'all know that? It keeps his skill up. He's more scavenger than he is a killer. It keeps his skill up. It makes sense. I just wonder, why would he be a scavenger? He always got to be ready to take. If I can't kill it, I can't catch it. I'm going to take yours. You're going to eat your cornbread. You know what he told him? Oh, no, keep your cornbread. He can get up and go get his own cornbread. You remember that? Yeah. What, did he get up and get his cornbread? I want your cornbread. That's what a predator do. It keep him sharp. I'm either going to kill or I'm going to take. Them the only 2 things I know. He took that away from you. He taught you to work. He taught you get a job, save up. Later on, when you retire, you get it. Lion said, I can't wait that long. I got to eat today. Y'all all right? Y'all didn't know that? You know what? I like the behavior of wild dogs, too. They don't save nothing. When they kill something, they leave a blood stain on the ground. They can devour the bones. Only thing they're going to leave, they'll leave the horns, they'll leave the hooves. There will be no meat. All you're going to find is a blood stain. Listen, their metabolism is so high. They so high, but they kill. And you know what they got to get ready to do as soon as they get through? Keep them sharp. Give them a refrigerator and a freezer. Give them an EBT card. You get what I'm saying? You had a skill set that when people saw you, when the king of Moab saw you, he knew what you were going to do. As soon as you take something, you got to take something again. If you kill something, you got to kill something again. It kept you sharp. Huh? It kept you sharp. Now you done got fat. You done got sorry. You done got, niggas were known for their speed. Nigga know for him. You can't get no nigga to run now. All the nigga run there is their mouth. Nigga run up a tab and run their mouth. There used to be a time, you ain't mess with no nigga. All these races come over here. They knew they came here. They tell them, don't mess with them. Everybody try you. Mexican, they big punking you. Everybody punking you now. Chinese people had to invent Bruce Lee. People know they can't. All right. People didn't, listen, you went on table. Listen, whole lot of people you're going to try, you were not trying us. Everybody try you now. You wild when something came out your mouth sideways, well, spare you another race, because this wouldn't go good for you. Everybody say stuff to you now inappropriate. Everybody challenge you now. It was a time you didn't do that. Because you know everybody realize you're a predator. Predators are kill. They're always on the hunt. People that want to move in your neighborhood, these crowds go by a house dead in the middle of you, fix it up and make it 10 times bigger your house and feed their grass. You ain't coming in, you ain't crazy. Hey man, remember that cracker, man. If anything, that's the house you need to be going in. We don't think, I'm finna go in the broke down. I'm gonna go and live in the grandmama house. Who blowing on the wheelchair, she friend with Quadro. On an electric stove. And I'm gonna go beat her and I'm snatch her and stomp her out. Kick it grandmama out. Struggling, she get a check once a month. For $15, I done stomped out and killed today. Real nigga. Nigga done built a palace in the middle of our jungle over here. That's what he do when he go in that soil they call Africa. Crowd can go there and build a big old mansion over there in the middle. You say, why? Because you know they let them know you been tamed. Ain't no hurting you. You'll kill your own before you mess with me. That's why in South Africa they don't woke these crackers up. When they say a government done came and said, listen, we're taking everything back. I don't care. Listen, you bring these papers here, that don't work. I know you stole it. You're the only person believing deeds and paper. Why they ain't letting them deeds and paper float over there? Go white people. I can go to Kiko's and print something on a paper on any one of y'all houses. I can get a notary stamp. I got notaries in here. But see, when a nigga been reduced down, you'll accept that. You'll accept some paper with a notary stamp that he made and he funded. All you gotta do is go down and get one. Texas is the #1 state. Do y'all not know in Texas you don't fill out no paperwork? You just order one. How many of y'all didn't know that? Texas is one of the #1 states for Nigerians. They don't know. They're not studying folks. Y'all know what I tell y'all. Y'all keep staying stupid. I know. I can teach them. We just keep staying. It's too much you don't know. Texas is the #1 state for Nigerians. You make a sucker. Listen. Anybody can get a notary stamp. You don't go to no courthouse. All you do is just get it. Let me tell you what they do to these people. This is what Nigerians do. They will go get jobs in corporate. Get in collections. These niggas here work because they ain't smart enough. All they do is get them a notary stamp and open them an account over that company name. Take their notary stamp and they get them a P.O. box. Take those checks and have them checked, divert to their P.O. box, get them an account, open up and take it and cash it, get the money, and they leave right back out the country. Texas now, they don't even know this. How many of y'all didn't know this? You know who after them? Who looking for them? What agency? What agency? Come on, how many say FBI? How many say CIA? How many say Secret Service? Nobody? Who after them? United States Post Office. The Postal Service is #1 law in the land. Most of y'all too stupid to know it. Why would you know it? Nobody ever told you. Postal Service, that's mail fraud. Forget the bank, forget the stamping. It's mail fraud. You people, I told you, how y'all go to school and you read all these books, you don't even know nothing about law? Who you think gonna get them? It's mail fraud. You know what I do? If I had me a computer, I could read all these books all the time, I at least need to know what's going on around me. To you to sit down, let somebody just teach you a book and leave you there is for you to be dumbfounded. It is too much going on around you that you have no idea what's happening. You keep thinking, this is what you think all these people with money. I deal with people. I'm learning. All these people got money. They got it because they dishonest. That's right. An honest buck ain't easy to make. These people have no idea. You watch these folks pop up all of a sudden, these crack. It don't happen. There's no business you get in, you're a success overnight. It does not happen. It does not happen. American Idol. Y'all remember that? All y'all do is win that big night, everybody text and hit. Whole year you don't make no money. $1 million is only used to pay for your expenses. You'll more than pay that $1 million back and then some that you never see. You're under contract. You can't even talk. You can't do an interview. I'm talking about talking, let alone singing. You can do absolutely nothing. All your royalty, all your proceeds go to them. And you sitting around thinking you made something. You don't make a dime. You make more money if you don't win. A nigga don't know that. You know why that works? Because that's how America is built. They're not winners. Winners lose here. They're so dumb. If I want American Idol, I know how to win. All I got to do is just make it to another round and just get kicked out. Ain't on no contract. That's how I make my money. Number 2, number 3, man. What did it do? Did Jennifer Hudson win? She didn't. Song for the president. Done had a movie. These niggas don't know nothing. I know that you right there mess you up. Ask yourself how she make more money than the winner. Because that's how America works. It's all a scam. Yeah, man, y'all know y'all much smarter than me. You don't even think. You always try to go win. You don't make money when we win these crackers. That's why crackers don't do legal business. Crackers do business where they can fail and you fold. That way you can wipe off stuff and you can walk away clean and you make more money. If you stay legal, you got to pay taxes. You got to give too much account to what you're doing. You work dishonest and you fold the whole company and you walk away with more money you do trying to stay legal. America's not. Donald Trump has never made any honest money. He just won an election from playing the Russians. That's right. You don't make it in America being honest, people. That's why you can't stay here. Honesty is not the best policy here. Honesty is what you teach a slave. The slave master, how is honesty the best policy, and you were the honest one, and you were the slave, and he the slave master? You are the slave, and you still the slave, he's still the slave master. Now, I'm going to ask you this. Let's be honest. We're the dumbest people on the planet. We are the dumbest people on the planet. You don't have no plan. You can't think. You can't watch. I watch these people. I know these people. They are not to be trusted. No school shouldn't know to pull your kids out. Next year, you'll see more black schools doing it. He'll pay them to do it. So now you're going to stop and get your eyes out. Now what we need to be doing? We need to try to keep our kids in there. That's what plans you're making. We need to get our kids out of here before they call us and we running looking like some fools on the news. And what we going to say? I ain't have no idea. I'd have never thought when a preschooler bringing a gun in a book bag. How long it take to see this? When I told you it's going to be a black school, how long do you think it's going to take me to see that? How long y'all think it's going to take to see it's just a matter of time they're going to have our schools on the news? And our school going to get more coverage than their schools. Our kids going to get more time than their kids going to get. Our kids not going to get no GoFundMe pay and no lawyer that's going to run out the woodwork and work for free because the free lawyer, they actually make money from the publicity. When you see anyone with these business, just like that little girl that slept with Trump, he ain't making no money right now. He making the money from the people that's going to call him. He making money from the people that are watching him. From the from advertisement. Huh? That's how he making his money. They start learning the same thing TV shows do. The people that are making the money that pay the TV show are the people that come on in between the commercials. Those are the people that make money. When I make money, I'll pay you so you can keep doing what you're doing. Because you make me money. They need criminals because criminals make the money. Criminals make jobs for police, for CIA, for FBI, and everybody. You need criminals. There's no crime tag for what they got to stop no crime. It's called no job. That's it. Much says I'm going to make some bug killer, going to kill every bug. After I kill every bug, how am I going to make my money? What I do is I de-escalate them. Huh? I make less of them you'll see. I won't kill them. Every night in a while, you'll see a bug. You'll say, come back. That's what I've been waiting on. I kill all them. Everything good? You pay me, I do to him. That's a roach. All I do is drop one. Leave it at the front door. He going to come in there. He'll find somebody else. Roads don't take my hip out. It's always another road on the grind. If it's one road, just another. I seen a road. You didn't see no a road. It's more than that. You want to believe you seen one road. It's more than one. One road won't make it by itself. Creation showed you that when he put Adam here. You can't make it by yourself. Everything he put, you need another. So you seen one road, it's another one. You see that white guy riding through your neighborhood, it's a moping ride. What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? What are you thinking today? What y'all wanna do? Y'all wanna go ahead and go get another pastor? A rock, ooh, what y'all wanna get? Cause this ain't working for me. What y'all wanna do? I cannot sit here in all honesty and play these games and act like stuff don't exist. That's going to dumb me down. That means I got to be a liar. I'm not going to sit here and take this infection. I know what's going on with these people. I know what they're doing to us. I don't watch these people. Listen, they've been doing this. Listen, black businesses are designed to fail. You get a black business, you let them fail for the simple fact that it keep other black people from trying it. White businesses are designed, whatever they got to do, they'll get the money. There's no business sense if I messed up $1 billion to loan me no money. I don't care what my credit is. There's no business sense to loan me no more money if I messed up $1 billion, except for we can't afford to see you fail. We need you up. So black people always say, see, white people make it. That's how they work. Get y'all to get y'all mind together, support each other, help each other, to keep yourself. That's all they do. Listen, American Airlines supposed to be closed. How many of y'all familiar with American Airlines? What they just happened to them lately? Two of the windows, engine blew up when sold it. That was Southwest. I wouldn't get on it anyway. I'm going Northeast. Anyway, listen. Make sense? Northeast. You like that? He do like you like that. No, because he's sitting the side of the north. We got to see that. They don't know nothing about that. Listen, again, all these people, they should be closed down. The government will fund them. Remember how government is established. A government is established off of the people. Did you say that you wanted your money to go to bailing out Southwest? American Airlines, when they play here, this is a capitalistic society, which means if you build a business, your business fall, that's business. Whenever a business falls, you ain't going to believe what happened, David. Another business comes. That's capitalism. You don't support it, you let it fall. That's what they teach you, but white people don't do it, Dave. It's called bailout. Listen, Chrysler, GM, all of them supposed to fall. Everyone, listen, all you were going to do was another maker was going to walk in, buy that corporation, and they were going to make cars. You couldn't handle it. You didn't know what you were doing. Your cost was too high. You might have been sending them out too expensive or too cheap, or what you used too cheap or raw material, whatever it was, or your labor, whatever it was you were doing, or too many benefits. But somebody else is going to pick this business up and they're going to revive it. In the 4th chapter, you're going to go get the 3rd chapter. 3rd chapter of the book of Nakumya. What was Nakumya trying to do? What were you trying to revive the stone? Which was what? That's called capitalism. The first people had it, it went up in smoke. He came on and said, I can take that and put it back up, and it can work. You know the first thing he did when he built the wall and he set everything up? Who know what he did? He said, watch me. He went back through the Torah. He went back and found every defect of the first administration. He said, I perceive that Louis had not been taken care of. Supposed to bring the tire, he's supposed to eat the tire. All this stuff was the defect and why the wall came down. He started putting people in their sin. He started putting people back in. He started going back over the law, saying, listen, another thing we need to do besides the tithe. We're all going to take a 10th part and we're going to come and we're going to give it. It's going to be for the wood, for the offering. He started looking at stuff got off. That's how the city fell. They mean it wasn't a viable business, first administrative job. He started seeing people that had married, strange women. Got to get rid of them. Let them go. Got to get rid of them. Matter of fact, didn't Shalom fall like this? $24-1. Who know what I want? Matayahu. 21 and 11 as well. I can help y'all out. People don't, I'm a businessman. All right. Y'all ain't got to believe it. Because I know it is because I ain't white. Because you know me, you don't know your boss. Listen to the book.
And Yahusha went out and departed from the temple, and his Methodist came to him for to shew him the buildings of the temple. And Yahusha said unto them, See ye not all these things? Amen, I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
That's good. At Matthew 21 and 11. Listen to the book.
And the multitude said, This is Yahusha the Nabi of Nazareth of Galilee.
You hear what happened? Proved out that he was a Nabi. Y'all see that? When Nakum Yah came, it was already down. Yahusha saw it when it was up and said, I see your business. Y'all finna crash. What did he look like coming out as they fell down talking about? The Ruach of Yahuwah is upon me. This is down and falling down rubbish. Evident a fire has come. You're like, nigga, shut your mouth. You see these smoked up rock niggas? What are you talking? So he told you before. Y'all getting ready to crash again. That's what he told us. They missed it, Leon. What do you think? The Nabi was telling us right here, the building coming down again. And get what niggas saying? London bridges. How many of y'all been to London? 1, 2. How many of y'all been on London Bridge? How many of y'all seen it falling? Why are you trying to help white people tell them that? It is going to come down. I ain't got time to warn them. Leave where they at. Yeah. Why you ain't looking at your bridge broke? Why you ain't got no song about your bridge? You weren't raised in London. You raised right here. Yeah. You can't see that play falling? Yahushua want to benefit me to tell me what's going on in Europe. Tell me what's going on right here. That's why I'm telling y'all with the book. I'm telling you what's going on right here. Nothing's going to benefit you about what's going on right now over there. What's going to benefit you is what's your present day situation? What's your financial situation right now? What's your marital situation? What's going on with you and your kids? Huh? What's your welfare? Nobody cares about you. Well, I don't get that. Everybody coming, sticking and robbing, poking you is looking to take something from you. I want you to receive. I don't want you to have to keep giving. I want to see you prosper and be in health as your soul prospers. Help you find a job. Another end. Another means to destruction. Because you're going to be with other people that are set in, that's implants. Then all they're going to do is do musical chairs. You're going to come and move a department. Now you're going to scramble to try to hurry up and get another department so you can keep a job. They taught you that when you was a kid. So, because they finna move a department. When that department moves, it's going to be between me and you to fight for this department and get in here. Whoever get in there, Leon. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't going to be both of us. Now I'm making my enemy and I'm his enemy. That's what you do with rats and animals. You program them, you infect them, and you teach them to fight one another. Why don't we fight the person that keep moving the department? How about me and you, instead of fighting this department, let's go build our own. We don't think like that. I'm going to go see the ball man and tell him, I don't think Leon, it ain't my place to say. I mean, no, what is it? No, I don't want to call. I know Leon don't like he happy. He was saying, I don't know that. What was he saying? I don't want nobody to say I came down. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep up with myself. I know he been on the phone looking for other jobs. And you know what bad? They programmed me to do that. They programmed him to do the same thing to me. That's what they do to us. Make up. See, this is what you always got to do with employees. You got to keep employees where they watching each other so they don't keep their eyes on me. Just like them rats in the cage. They too busy. They ain't looking at the man who got them in the cage. They ain't looking at the people that putting the water in the cage and the food in the cage. They're putting the medication in the cage. They're looking at each other and they fighting to survive. I put just enough water in here. Every one of them ain't going to be getting no water. Huh? They ain't looking at, listen, the next time he come back to open that cage to get some, how about we unify and we take it down? Why we don't think like that? Why we think we're going to have to kill him so we have more for us? You know, eventually they're going to keep lessening the food while getting down to one of us. Y'all all right? Y'all don't have a problem with people making you think like that? You don't have a problem with everybody you hate in life is who he giving you? People you should be hating. People that do you wrong. People you know done you wrong. People you know that hurt you. You should hate them. That's not who you hate. You hate who they told you. North Korea. What is North Korea responsible for in America? What word verbiage? What food shortage or influx? What weapons? What drugs? What is America responsible for? Every one of your illnesses. Every one of your disenfranchisement. Your poor education, your lack of knowledge, your lack of wealth, your lack of supply, your lack of ability. They're responsible for it. But you love them. And you pray for them. And you hope the best for them. That's scary. That's scary. You're right, and sick. That you got people around you that don't have these conversations. You need to think about that, because everybody look like you. We're dealing with the same problem. So what's wrong? Men can't have our own conversation and none of this never come up. What's wrong with Cam? Or what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me after we talk pretty much every other day? We never discuss this. Pretty much on every other day, one of us getting shot. Our kids being arrested. We're being sick, something happening, job loss. Anything bad happening, we're going to get the bulk of it. We never had any conversation. Now, Anthony and I got to ask each other, are you the plant or am I the plant? Because it should affect them when they see it. So what's wrong with we don't never discuss or we never talk about this? Am I the plant or he the plant? I don't blame you. I won't worry about it either. But the man told me, I'm going to be right back to where Malcolm Yah was. Where he started at. Everything you got going to be reduced to rubble. Reduced to rubble. He said now, if the good Ish, the Taub of the house, had known exactly what time this would have happened, he would have watched. He would not allow his house to be reduced to rubble. What was he trying to tell me? That he walked up and said, you see all this? Everything he showed them is what you work for, Kara. This is all the years and time you put in. That you said, and all this is going to be right back down to rubble. Why was he telling them this? See, if he was smart enough to stop it. If he was smart enough to make any kind of reservation, any kind of preservation. Did you have any brain in your head, or would you sit back and watch and say, yep, it happened? Y'all think I tell y'all stuff I tell you for it to happen to you, or I tell you so you can do something different? Prevention. Prevention. They say an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. I save a whole lot. It's too expensive to rebuild. If I can catch it before it happens, it's actually more cost efficient for me. That's a business decision. Yahushua was a businessman. He said, this is a dumb business, Smith, that you sit here and you let all your members go broke. You keep letting them work jobs. You keep all this stupid mindset or these crackers going to take care of it, and you're going to lose everything. But if I inform you before you inform them, you can stop it. That's what a businessman do. Another businessman going to look at computers. They're going to wait on a cracker to give them some charts and graph. I don't need no charts and graph. I can discern the sky. That's my charts and graph. I can discern the sky. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
How long have I been trying to put y'all? This ain't just here. This need to be everywhere where people look like us.
Yes, sir.
You can't afford to go nowhere else to sit down and let nobody just shove no book in your face and start reading no more. Look at your economic status. Look at the respect you're getting from these people. When you get that book, ain't putting no more money in your pocket. If you just gonna read it from their stupidity. I guess at the end, I just try to say, how do y'all really got me to looking at, how did he fall? Told what happened? Told all his heart. He let him know what happened. You can't trust these people. White people lead you. Why are you telling white people everything? He told don't put no confidence in no guy. Finish that Acts 2. I'm trying to let y'all go. What we left off? 2 and 20 what? 2 and about 23? 25? Listen to the book.
For Dawood speaketh concerning him,
Back me up. Back me up. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
I foresaw the Adoni always before my Pani, for he is on my right hand, that I should not be moved. Therefore did my heart rejoice, and my tongue was glad. Moreover, also my flesh shall rest in hope.
Make it 1. Acts of the Apostle 1, 17. I'm trying to let y'all go. I got something I want y'all to watch. Listen.
For he was numbered with us.
Oh, make it 1:16. I had 1:16 at first then. Acts 1:16. Listen.
Anashim and Aki, this scripture must needs have been fulfilled.
Y'all hear that? It was necessary. It was necessary that this had to happen. What happened?
Which the Ruach HaKodesh by the mouth of Dawood spake before concerning Yehuda.
Listen what happened. Which he spake before concerning Yehuda. What about him?
Which was guide to them that took Yehusha.
What was you told? Who leading you? Who got you in this ruckus, in this mess? What were you told about your guys? But the book said, hold on for a minute. But the book said it must need be fulfilled. Didn't Mick y'all try to warn us? Put no confidence in a guy. Then he just came along and just told you this man was God to Yehusha. Let me tell these people to do. If you want to get to the leader, a lot of times what you can do, you can catch somebody. You can give them something and set up that they escaped and got away. Typically, they all go back to the lair or to the hideout. That's when you come in and you can get all of them. He was God. See, when he came to Yehusha, this is where he oftentimes resorted. Who else would know that? That's why he was told, don't trust a companion. They're going to burn you. That's why he knew where to bring him. Those people didn't know where to find him at. But he oftentimes went there. This is where he hangs out at. He was able to bring them right to where they had to come. And he told them everything. Y'all got me? How did he fall? See, when Yeshayahu asked, we got answers. He asked. Because it didn't make sense. You see the shamash up, you see it down. In the size of the pit, but you were told to go look inside the hole from which it was dug. That's why he told you in the side. He was in the side of the mountain. Told you where he was. Everything led up to let us know it was him. But his whole thing trying to figure out, how was it? And you know how he got there. We got answers. Trusting these people. Trusting people they inbred around you. Huh? Telling too much. Letting these people lead you. Huh? Not heeding warnings when you need to listen and pay attention, because the book told you it had to be fulfilled. But everything happened to him because he was the second, what was it called? And what was Adam notorious for doing? Straightway he went right on ahead anyway. But all this was done just to try to warn you, to help you. And the only reason Yahuwah let all this happen, you ain't gonna believe it, he was seeking occasion. He needed a reason. He needed a reason. The whole reason he set this whole thing up, he knew he should be called a Nazarene. He will fall in love with this stupid chick. Dumbest chick ever. No matter what you do, you give and you help her, she'll love another nigga every time. Y'all wouldn't know her. Huh? And he will put himself all the way out here to try to show how much he cared about her, he would tear her stuff. He wouldn't even tell his own folks because he loved her. Say nobody don't love nobody more than this, that I'll lay it down. Meaning I have enough sense, and I have enough of power and authority. I don't even have to eat this. I mean, have to let them do this. Huh? Unlike Adam, you can't pick it back up. He could pick his back up. We got to really sit down and consider where you at. To the point, y'all, you just can't keep coming here and we just going to run through this book and you keep thinking you're safe. You're not safe. This book was coded for us for a reason. This book was set to inform us. They learned how to war from this book. They learned how to defend from the book. They learned to establish a whole government from this book. Tell me how this book benefits us if we come here for all we get is pastor, members, readers, usher, security, camera, and soundboard. Then we ain't learned nothing. That's not even a governmental status. That's Christian ethics. That's all that Christian ethics. They set up a whole government for this book. A government. They own properties and land from this book. What do you own? Where is your government? You've been programmed. Everybody done touched this book that made a fool out of us. They made a fool out of us. You leave, you ain't got nothing. These people had something. When they came together, they had something. Those people left, they were going to get more. Those people had one mind. Those people believed. They saw him work. They saw signs and wonders. You don't see nothing. You're blind. You're blind. The people around you blind. The people around you pass and it's hurting you. People trying to teach you safeguard, safe way, put your money up safe, do everything safe. Safe ain't safe for you. Safe for white people. It don't work for us. It's just time to be realistic and be honest. Everything that worked for white people will not work for me. Nothing. Every time I've been put with white people, it always coming to be a mess. It's not for us. It's not for us. Whatever safe plan, safe proof, safe business they got, it don't work for us unless we establish our own. Now how we do it? We then. We're who? Not them. We have to work with him. We have to work with him. We've been working with them. Them don't work for us. Them don't work for our kids. Our kids are not bad. It's the social system they put them in. That's right. That's right. It's the oppressive system you get them in. It don't work for us. They make us hurt our kids and run our kids out. You don't know why. Let me tell you something. A lot of y'all, I lost one of mine. Trying to hold on to these 2, 3, and grandkids, hoping to get to keep all of them. But things happen. The system. I can't keep them when I keep inbreeding them around infected people. How many of y'all kids get sick from going to school? Wonder why. Wonder why. Wonder why. Let me ask you a question. Those of you how many of you know for a certain your kid got sick from going to school and caught something from somebody else in the school? So let me ask you this. Would it be safe to say, to assume, to know that if your kid wasn't in there with the kids that were infected, they would not have gotten sick at that time? Because see your hand. So what's going to happen when prom comes? What's going to happen when Christmas comes? What's going to happen when Valentine's Day comes? What's going to happen when Halloween comes? What's going to happen when Thanksgiving comes? What's going to happen when St. Patrick comes and everybody walk up pinching them? Because they too stupid to know they're supposed to wear green. For the luck of the Irish. For the 4-leaf clover. God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Ghost, and the other nigga. E.R. Your kids are set in a system to fail and get sick. What are you doing, people? But if the good east of the house had known, he would have watched. He wouldn't have suffered the house to get broken up. How long you think? 12 years. Your kid's going to watch this. How many of you know for a fact your kid ain't practicing none of their time? How many of y'all know for a fact your kid ain't practicing at school? Exactly. You can't. because you're not there. That's too much pressure. I'm not going to sit here and everybody get no Valentine card, I'm saying, tell me I don't get one. What kind of retard kid am I? Everybody doing it. I'm sitting here, everybody got, who in here don't like candy for a kid? What kid don't like candy? These people got candy, teacher got candy, friends got candy, Halloween. I can't eat it. I'll burn in hell if I eat it. It's wrong. That's not an Elohim. Give me some candy. So eventually, after what it started at now? It's 14 years now he put in school before he can get to college. 14 years. We had we had kindergarten, then we went straight with preschool, kindergarten, all that. You got 14 years. Went daycare, nursery. Another 15, 16 years. Of people that's inbred around you that's constantly hitting you at every angle, golden child. How long before you think I'm going to break and I'm going to run away and leave and hate my family? I gotta go. Ooh. I lost my baby girl to this sister. That's my baby. I lost my baby. You don't care nothing about them. Keep doing what you're doing. Had I got conscious, had I watched, I wouldn't have suffered my house to be broken. I'm done. It happened to me. I want to see it happen to you. Why? What gain I get if you lose yours? How does it benefit me if your house gets broken up? You be the judge for yourself. That's good.